What's up, YouTube? I'm back, and I'm here to talk about today. Well, before I jump into that, man, y'all hit the like button, y'all hit the subscribe button, y'all hit that notification bell so every y'all catch it. And today, what I'm really just coming back on this live to really do a continuation of live. Um, really, I'm passionate about this, and really just the mindset people goal driven they are. And so just on my day to day today, I got let older guy. You know what I'm saying? When I go to situations, I don't really get too judged. I don't really judge people. Performance is your performance. You know, take the life. I hear how you talk, but if you add up, it's just like you know you ain't gonna really be successful. Uh, So I went through the situation, and then I just ended getting off work. I like this, and I don't know how to explain it. You know, trying to deal with variety, but the end was I got new internet coming tomorrow. I ain't it's Infinity too. So I'm a get some better quality. Um, but just to dive in it, man, you know, once again, eh, a lot of people, what I'm saying, they giving me their 2 cents, giving them my 2 cents. So pretty much, the way my life and how I live, and what money means to me, and um, even how to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? How to you ain't got to make everything look good all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to really. You can use your purchasing power in different ways, and people always sometimes people give me that listening ear, and most times I can already kind of tell, like, what I'm saying, if a person is, I ain't gonna kind of be moved by it. But you know, like, I have really come up to the realization, like, man, I really need like $30,000 a month, man. Really be pulling in $30,000 a month. And I ain't talking about on like not bullshit. I mean like a minimum. I mean like 30,000 was like a kind of like a bad month to me. And I was speaking to one of my friends about it today, and she was kind of telling me, I'm kind of blessed because of the field that I chose to get into. And then I started to immediately think, like, I kind of feel like that's an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, it, what I'm saying? It's not, because I feel as if people, what I'm saying, we should demand what we desire, especially once you got experience in your field and you know what you need to know. You should walk in the door demanding. You should go into to these employers, or to these owners of or homeowners, or whoever, whatever business you in. You should go to those folks and let them know you demand this. And then when I tell people that, a lot of times it's like they feel like that's unrealistic. But I'm telling them, I'm saying, if you go to a employer, and how in the hell you gonna go to these people, and they're gonna tell you exactly everything they need, but you're not finna tell them how much money you require to do this task. Like, how long is it gonna take for people to really understand? Like, when you go to, I don't care what job you go to, they're telling you what they need. Now, why you're not gonna tell them what you need and really, what I'm saying, stand on that? You just gonna settle for exactly, like, no, they said they're gonna pay this, so I'm gonna take that. Like, I never understood that really out of people. Like, even when I got to a certain point, like, now pay is always negotiable. When you go do something, your pay is negotiable. Like, um it's not you finna give me these tasks to do, and you finna tell me how much are you gonna pay me to do these tasks. Nah, nah. That's kind of that's washed out because you know what I'm saying, that might not even fit the way you trying to live. That might not even fit the way you trying to look. You know what I'm saying? That's probably not even fitting the way you trying to go about your business. So I got out of that, and I just told, and I just advise people like this, like, hey, understand what it takes for you to survive. You know what I'm saying? Your monthly income. Everybody should have one. If you want to go, you got to pay your bills, then you got to entertain yourself, whatever. If you know what I'm saying, kind of even make a budget for everything. Whatever you want to do is fine. And then want to be able to invest money so you can, continue to live the way you need to live in latter years. So I realized that people, they kind of get lost in that little sauce, I would say, or that in that little realm. Um, and it really, I feel like I like really asking myself, like, why do so many adults feel the need to look successful? You know what I'm saying? When I'm going out, when I'm just kind of even when I'm around family members, when we go around family members, it's like, why do so many people feel like they need to keep up their appearances for family, friends? You know what I'm saying? Why do so many people feel like that? Why you feel like you should always, what I'm saying, when family come over, make it look good? You know, I've like really I kind of fall. I don't know if I kind of fall victim to it, or if anyone is falling victim to it. But it's like, a lot of times, when people go around their people, they just, they want to put on, what I'm saying, they get dressed up and pressed up, wear your jewelry and all this and that. And it's like, when you go home and take it back off, though, how do you feel? What's really going on? And is that really necessary to be really just, even no matter when is it, to be getting all, what I'm saying, dapper Dan for your family members, or even your friend, or even when you go to work. Sometimes, like, when people go on these corporate America jobs or whatever, they got to get all nice and pretty and all this and that, taking too much time in the bathroom, like, but they're not even really paying you enough to for you to really even be doing that. That all this stuff that you're doing is really, what I mean, taking your money away. It's really taken away from your household. So, I just feel like, is that really necessary? Is that really, what I mean, how long people gonna play that game? How long um you gonna really get to the you gonna really just sit back and keep spending your money? Because what I mean, you're giving your money to, if it's, what I mean, this is the cheap stuff, Gap, or if you're gonna give your money to, Gucci, whoever you give your money to. But it's these employees, because it's fine to do that. I don't have a problem with it. But like, is these employees really looking out for you in such a way where what I'm saying, your lifestyle can sustain that, where you can, get to, different levels in life and continue to do that? Because that's one thing that we kind of hear about these athletes, like, what I mean, they have to get to a certain point where they understand, hey, once the gig is up, you can't live the same way you once lived. But for the ones who actually who know how to continue to make their income come in and make good investments, yes, they are going to continue to live like that, or even better. You know what I'm saying? And with me, I'm just to that point where, yes, I got to go ahead and be able to start affording these things, man. And if it's not that necessary to you, then you won't even understand. Like, if you don't understand that you can really make 20, 30, 40,000 on a minimum of a month, it just probably put your head in the right space. If you don't really understand that, this ain't gonna be for you tonight, because you're not gonna understand the sacrifice. You ain't gonna understand the wit. You ain't gonna understand really just the mindset, what it take, you know, just to get off of that plan, that mindset that you want. You know what I'm saying? Just to have your vision looking a little bit clearer when you go outside. Because it first and foremost, it really takes just a belief. You know what I'm saying? First, you got to believe this shit is for real. And most people are scared of money. You know what I'm saying? Most people scared to make real money. Most people scared to do what it takes to get to the next level to be able to provide that household. I mean that way of living for their household. Most people scared of that, and I had to learn that. They'll talk about it with you. They'll goddamn sit right here and and play make believe all day with you. But when it's time to be, they ain't nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about me, I had to stop believing in people because they rather sit back and talk about everything and everybody else, but except what it takes to get. You know what I mean? It's cool to sit back and we can talk about shit. We can politic all day, but I'm really talking about. I like to talk about money. I like to talk because I know I'm trying to get to that next level, and that shit is for real for me. You know what I mean? Because and I'm willing to do different things. I'm willing to bring you into this world. All thing you gotta do is ask. All thing you gotta do is hit that link. You know what I'm saying? All thing you gotta do is come and talk to me. You know what I mean? Let's figure it out. Like I tell people all the time, let's figure it out. Ain't no right or wrong way. However you get money, you get money. You know what I'm saying? Because it all add up at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can get it. I can show you how to do it quicker. But back to um the topic. You know, most people really dressing it up and making it look good for family. And like I say, ain't nothing wrong with that now. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your family, every time they see you looking good, but make sure your health is good too. Make sure you know what I'm saying? I like how when my people see me, yeah, you see, I'm still representing strength. You know, you ain't finna run up on this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When you see me, I'm not just sitting around just thinking, hey, everything is good. Yeah, okay. My life is what it is, but I'm still. You see, I still put the work in myself. That money that ain't gonna do nothing for me if this health ain't good. So, you know, first and foremost, like really, that's the real wealth. Really getting your health together. You know what I'm saying? Really getting everything in order. Really working out. Because the older we get, today after I did my workout, I was cramping for like goddamn. Oh, I think I was cramping for probably like 5 hours. No joke. So and I kind of stay busy, but we got to make sure we do the little things like man, staying active. Even once again, that's why I do this YouTube shit just to get my mind off of the day-to-day grind, man. Just to get my mind off of the bullshit that comes with the career path that I chosen. I need something because sleep just ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? Because I think about it all day. Because I get that's what I'm making money off of. I get obsessed by it. And the only reason why I haven't been dropping more content is because the internet situation. When I go back and replay my content, the shit is all blocky, and I'm like, wait a minute, let me switch to another internet provider. But I just I'm really looking for those conversations of you know how to enhance my life, how to goddamn get more money. What are you doing? How can I lean on you? How can you lean on me? You know, and I need that, and it's necessary. So I'm not gonna sit and try to just play myself and talk about anything else. Um, but yeah, I want to talk about when people have the emotional toll of financial insecurity. I've seen people out here in this world who, like I said, once again, it's just conversations now. People talking about they want to live, they want to do where they want to go, and they don't have that money to really support that. They don't have the money to really uh to sustain that to even go out of town. It was really shocking. Like I didn't really even believe that most people didn't have like $500. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really believe that. But then just going off statistics and study shows, like they could whoever doing these statistics and shit, they got your bank account. They got your, you know what I'm saying? They got the information where this shit ain't fake. Like it's just like dropping out of high school. They got the rates of the kids doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? In the different environments, however you want to chop it up. So they got that little part. But most people really don't even have that money in their account, and it's not really because they're not making money. A lot of times people are doing the wrong things with their money, even when like the way the economy is now. It kind of stretch you thin, but at the same time, you still got to just know how to cut shit off, cut more and more shit off. Honestly, I'm finna Xfinity. They just I just got internet from them. They told me I could switch my phone number over with them. They got the same coverage. Do. I'm finna rock with Xfinity. My phone bill almost like I'm paying like $250 for a phone, a tablet, internet, and I'm getting the bullshit. And I'm like, these folks, they just sold me all the way. So I'm finna be paying like $85. You know what I'm saying? Simple. And so that's what it's about. It's always about cut. Even though I do pretty good for myself, I'm always looking for a way to cut back. I'm always looking for that what can I, what I'm saying, do without. I'm always looking for that way because that these little things that we know as luxuries, it's a lot of shit ain't even really necessary. It's really not. I'm not even going to sit right here and try to play myself like I want to be able to afford that. Like I don't. That's one thing that I do like about myself. Like I tell people I can't afford it. I can't afford it. That shit come with responsibility. I can't afford it. You know what I mean? I really can't. If it ain't gonna make me no money, I don't want it. I don't want it. That's why a lot of times I I went on vacation. I got fucking tickets. I don't care about. I do care about this shit now. Don't get it wrong, but I'm not sitting right here just the most. I'm not trying to be going everywhere because it comes with certain type of risk. You know what I'm saying? It comes with certain. I'm already spend money. Now y'all got goddamn state patrol or the city patrol on my ass and ain't trying to let up on me. So it just comes with a lot of responsibility. It comes with a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? No matter how people like to chop it up, like I like to have a certain number. Okay, I'm gonna spend this much, but then you go out of town, and it's like they hit you across the head with all these goddamn taxes and fees. Like damn. So it's not always just cut and dry, and that's where that financial or the emotional financial insecurity come in. Like damn, like I should be able to afford this. I've put in enough work, you know what I'm saying, throughout the day, throughout the year to afford this shit. And I'm not being able to afford this. So, you know, then you have to go without. But, when I get back home, when I, whatever, like, I don't even care. Like, I want more. I want more. Please help me get more. And I got plenty of time. But, and I understand, I'm going to be honest. Like, these may be probably like the least watched videos that I'm saying that I'm gonna probably get, and it's fine to me because I'm gonna do my thing anyway. But it just showed me out here in the society in which what I'm saying that I live in, that people really what I mean, that everybody bosses though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody bossed up, but ain't nobody sitting right. Ain't nobody goddamn really gonna put you on game. Ain't nobody really can't nobody really put you to work. Everybody looking at the next motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, to pay the bill. So for me, I just look at it like I think people really they don't realize they've been lied to, and they live in kind of like a lie. They driving cars they know they can't afford, living in houses they know they can't afford, buying fucking clothes they know they really can't afford. Yeah, I was broke. And it's really like it's scary to me because I don't know when I'm gonna get up out this thing, but you know, people they not really even living for the future. And it's just nothing but just pretty much excuses. Like no matter what it is, like man, we still got to get out here and get it. We still get and one thing about it too. Let me get touch on that. I'm just thinking about this. Y'all know I ramble. One thing about it, man. People, people ain't never. A lot of time, people let me know they ain't never been through shit. They let me know. People let me know a lot of time they ain't never been through no real shit. Everybody want to have these experiences, and everybody can sit and politic with you every day about every conversation, right? But when they knee deep in it, they act different. They're not acting the way they supposed to act. So to me, you ain't never been through nothing. You just got an opinion about shit. And you know what I'm saying? We all got that. You know what I mean? So that's why I can tell, even like on a lot of these videos, these reaction videos, or when people get up here and spit their content, they ain't never been through shit because I can tell how they reacting. These niggas just want to play tough. They want to play rich. They want to play boss. You can't do this. You can't play this shit, man. You can't play it. You got to really live this shit. It ain't what you how you try to make it. It ain't how you try to dress it up. You know what I'm saying? And the reality is, we're just gonna have to live out here amongst these people, though. It is what it is. But they just trying to dress it up to make it look good. It don't really have a lot of substance to it, though. It really don't. Because it's just the flex culture. That's it. That flex culture is real. And it ain't nothing wrong with it though. But I just can't understand, like, if you wanna chain that bad, if you wanna watch that bad, if you wanna ring that bad, get the real one. Get you know what I'm saying? Get in your grind to get the real one. It is not that difficult. It takes a long time, but when you really work for so, you respect it. You know how to get it. You might see that you really don't want it. That's one thing about me. I fuck around and go to the mall. I want all my money back. I fuck around and go grocery shopping. I always been like that ever since I was a little kid though. I want all my money back. Cause I always have this feeling that my money gonna save me. And I tell people that all the time. Hey, save your money. Or I tell them really pretty much invest your money because your money gonna save you. If you invest your money gonna save you. No matter what situation it is. When we ain't talking about love and happiness. Okay. Just out here in this world, your money gonna save you. Your money gonna get you, your money gonna feed you. Your money gonna keep you this roof over your head. You know what I'm saying? That money gonna keep you right. You know. And I'm not down with the flex culture. I ain't with it. I ain't even gonna touch it because I'm not trying to make it look. I don't care about really the opinions of a lot of people. I really don't. I'm really like an introverted person that really I do good by myself. You know what I'm saying? I do good. I do very great by myself. So I don't really need the validation of people. I really. That's why I sit back and I say study people. That's why I get on here and I talk about it. I tell you exactly, you know what I mean, what I see, what I'm witnessing, what I'm experiencing out here. So, I'm I understand that, you know what I'm saying, this flexing is just at an all time, it's at an all time high. They about to break the knob off with the flexing. You see what I'm saying? And I don't, and that's and I feel like I can flex harder than anybody though, because growing up, I'm saying we big flexers. You know what I'm saying? But as an adult, I don't need to flex. That shit childish to me. That shit childish to me. You know what I mean? Hiding your debt behind your little flashy ass watch. Because people gonna think a certain way when they see you with that watch on. People gonna they think of put that Gucci in their head, that Louis, whatever the designer is, the jewelry, the whatever flex you got going on, the car, the house, all that shit is debt, man. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like it looked good though. I ain't gonna lie to you. It looked good. I ain't gonna hate on the females or the males. It looked good. But it's all about the bank account, man. It's all about getting that money right, man. It's all about keeping the ducats in a row. That car sound real good. It really do. I promise you, you'd rather have that money that you paying them for. I promise you that. That's why I was like, after I bought my first truck, I ain't doing that no more unless I'm gonna pay it off. That's it. I want the very best deal that you can give me, and if I can't get that, then I don't want it. The car, you know what I'm saying? My shit paid off. I learned my lesson. Now I'm not playing. These folks like rattlesnakes out here, boy. They'll bite you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna point you to they gonna point you right to that motherfucker. Here, make you feel right good. Hell yeah. Make you want to pay for it, and you can though. But don't let them lead you into doing some shit that you don't. You know what I'm saying? That you really that wasn't really your goal. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't really your aim for being out there. So I would tell people, you know, just take my advice. Just if you can't pay for it, just you know what I'm saying, go without it. Just tell the motherfuckers you broke. You got the you know what I'm saying? Okay, if the car 10,000 or if the car 30,000, and if the car 30,000 and you got 35,000. No, say if the car 30,000 and you got 50,000, leave that motherfucker on the lot. Leave that bitch out there. Cause you're gonna feel better with your money in your pocket. You're gonna feel better. You go out there and get that motherfucking car, and that car gonna break down anyway one day. You're gonna add more to it, whatever, however the game go. And guess what? You can have more, you know what I mean? Because if that 50, if you flip it, now you know what I'm saying, Hunter. Now if you spend 30, you know what I'm saying? You're in a whole different ball game. But and they might not even want 30 for it no more. You know what I'm saying? So people got to understand. But even if you had 100 and that motherfucker 30, still don't buy it. No, don't do that. Don't. You know what I mean? Hell no, you don't need it unless it's gonna make you some money. And if it gonna make money, guarantee you could have bought it. Maybe when you had, depending on how much money it's gonna make, you could have bought it when you had 50. But you know what I mean? It just people got to understand that, man. A lot of times too, if these cars and this shit ain't making you no money, leave that shit alone. You know, I had to leave that. I would leave that designer shit alone, bro. That's why I don't mind wearing no shit like that. Niggas say, "Boy, that's Gap." Nigga, I used to wear it as a kid. Yeah, I still wear it as an adult. Ain't that, you know what I mean? I make that bit look good though. You know what I mean? So it's just people. We got to be more confident in ourselves too. Motherfuckers ain't confident in themselves. Really, motherfuckers out here insecure. That's why they want to put on the whole flex for you. You don't, you know what I mean? That's what you got going. That's what you got going on. I ain't hating on you. You know what I mean? But that just be the insecurity. You want to just try to make it look good for somebody else. You know what I mean? Living for the approval can drain the energy, and living for someone else approval can drain your energy and your creativity. Because now you just try, and they don't give a fuck about it. You think they care about this shit? They make it seem like it. But when you show up with it on, get what? They leave you alone after they didn't say, hey. You see what I mean? So you don't have to live for their approval from nobody else. You don't. Be confident in who you are. When you look in the mirror, man, be confident and know what you bring to the table. Know that is enough. Know it is. You know what I mean? What you want more is cool, but you are enough, man. And believe that every day. But you got to, don't just be bullshit. Don't be no bullshit. Think you're enough. You put in the work. You doing what you got to do. You understand? You taking care of yourself. You standing on your own 10 every day. You having your way. You enough. Everybody got shit we need to work on. You know what I mean? So the perfect motherfucker, they ain't better than me in every area. So with you, I'm enough. You enough. You know what I mean? That's simple as that. If you having your way, you taking care of yourself. Shit, man. Listen, it's enough. You know what I mean? Me current mostly, I just want more though because I know it is more to have out here. It's a better life. People talking about going on the trips and shit. Going on, you know what I mean? We grown now. We got to take grown up trips. So we got to go cruising and all this other, go to another country. Cool. But when I go to this other country, I ain't trying to do this bullshit all inclusive because I'm like, okay, do motherfucking Barack Obama live there? Do we, this all inclusive? Do he go there? No, I want to go to where he going. Do goddamn Jay-Z, is that the one they stay in? Because I want to be able to have my way at that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And people, it's just like, oh, just going out of town or traveling is just like only enough. That's not enough for me. No, if I go there, like, shit, I might not want to come back for fucking 3 weeks. I might fucking fall in love over this motherfucker. I might just really enjoy being right here right now. And like I say, that's just me. I'm gonna probably need somebody with the same mindset, but as currently, what I mean, I'm just working with what I got. I got to thug it out. So, you know what I mean? It requires a lot, but a lot of time maybe that's why I don't even travel because when I do it, I just want to do it a certain way. And it's not even like a flex, and it's just I have traveled and just doing it I done did the best of what we got to what this shit got to bring, but I feel like it may not be the best though. Cause I'm like, I don't think Jay-Z coming stepped up in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like where the hell they stand? And that's the one I'm trying to get into. You know what I mean? If y'all feel that shit, man, hit the like button, man. If y'all ready to take some real trips, some real vacations, man, do some real shit. Stop with the play, and get on the real and get the real mindset. Get some real money, man. Hit the like button. You know, because like I say, I'm getting every day. I feel the shit. I already know, and it's no. I ain't sitting right here trying to prophesize. Now I'm really putting the work, man. I'm getting closer and closer to my fucking goal, and motherfuckers who sit out here and they still small minded, like I'm getting rid. I don't even be want to hear shit no more. I don't even want. I care. I don't even care about certain man. If you ain't talking about getting no real money, if you ain't talking about really trying to put me on game, or if I can't put you on game, then I just don't want to hear it from. I don't want to hear. I hear it from everybody else. So that shit is like it's like reading Cat in the Hat. I didn't read that book before. I already know what you're talking about. I already know how you flexing. I already know how you, but you not you flexing so hard at me, but it's like, nigga, I really know you. And I know you're not even living like that. So it's like, what is this shit is about? Like I can't even take myself through this shit no more. You know, because I ain't gonna lie, I don't know, for some reason I just feel like life for me is in crunch time. Like I'm still in my prime right now. This shit crunch time, man. Did a lot of I ain't gonna say I did a lot of bullshit. You know what I mean? In the society we live in, we forced to climb up the ladder. If you don't really if you want when grandfathered in or some shit, you gonna have to climb up. You gonna have to goddamn get out the mud, baby. So, but I feel like well, I know because just taking the right steps. I know I'm just like right there. So, and that just too that requires when people in your family and your friends or whoever people tend to start asking for shit. You know what I mean? It's like I'm trying to. I'm still calculating every dollar. I still need that. I still need every dime because when I do get ready to move the way I want to move, that shit count. I don't want to just be sitting right here wasting my money giving it to you because niggas life. It's not my responsibility to take care of you. It's not my responsibility to be trying to look out, no matter how well I'm doing. Like motherfuckers, I got to do for I. So take that advice. You know what I'm saying? So take that advice and just say it out loud, man. Cause all that just motherfuckers looking for handouts. I done had enough kids, man. I done raised enough kids, and I just can't. I just can't really do it. I ain't gonna. The more money I get, it just seems like I ain't gonna lie. The more stingy I get, because I understand that. Okay, I ain't even see you right here, law dog. Oh, you just hit me. Oh yeah, you see me grinding, bro. Yeah. Hey, I'm trying. I'm really trying to make sure my internet. I just got some new Wi-Fi from internet. Well, I got some new internet from Xfinity. It's coming tomorrow though, but this is the Wi-Fi version of the shit. I got rid of the other shit because it's just fucking me up, bro. But yeah, you need to hit me up on that the little HVAC refrigeration shit, man. You know what I mean? The shit got me, you know what I mean, living nice. So hit me up, man. But back to it, man. I'm really trying to get to that point where I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking the real the real deal trips, man. And I ain't never wanted to lease another car, but it's like I'm ready to that point where I'm ready to goddamn probably be paying be there just get buy me another car. You know what I'm saying? Just buy another one and whatever. And I ain't never really wanted a house, so but the fucking the the high rises they really scare me because they be coming with these fucking I forgot the little tax they come out they came out with because of the little high rise that failed and they got to keep on special assessment fees and all this and that kind of scared me too. So I'm kind of don't know what direction I'm finna live. I mean, go in, but I'm finna go. It just like man, but I still need more though. Because once I get one, I'm gonna need two. Because they make them. You know what I mean? Once I get move over here, I need to go over there. I need to have a spot over there too. You know what I'm saying? And this I feel like everybody need to think like that. I feel like everybody need to think like that. And shit ain't nothing but a bill. We're gonna pay them. We are grown. That comes with being grown. You know what I mean? We got so many bills already. You know what I mean? We just understand, just make more money. You know what I'm saying? Lean on me, man. Like I keep telling motherfucker, lean on me. Let me lean on you. Y'all niggas, if y'all this and that, talk to me. Talk to me. Let me hear from you. You know what I mean? Richie. Take show my ass. You know me. I always gonna do that. I appreciate you for showing up, my boy. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna do that anyway. But but I got to go ahead and I feel like the crazy part about it, like, because I dropped out of high school and shit, right? But I always I just went out the gate running. You know, feel me? Like it was really like a success story. I mean, like a fucking failure story waiting. You know what I mean? Kind of, and in my eyes. But then when I hit the ground, no lie, I hit the ground running. And I always, boom, had that mindset like, no, like I'm gonna prove it, motherfuckers wrong. Like a lot of people weren't trying to, I ain't gonna say a lot of people was down me. Had a lot of people worry about me. A lot of people care about me and shit. You feel me? Care about me and goddamn, but we're really trying to figure out like why the fuck did I do that? But I just really always had this vision of just getting money, and I knew I could get money, and I felt like the world was lying to me. I always felt like the people were lying to me, and they weren't teaching me, and I had or not even teaching me because they ain't their responsibility. I didn't know enough. It was my responsibility to go out here and get this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? The knowledge that just come with that you know what I'm saying, experiences and wants in life is 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 almost like priceless, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to really get out here and really know, like, man, this shit is for real. You know, it's for real, man. And and be willing to take those sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. Because you know what I mean, them sacrifices gonna help you really elevate. You know what I'm saying? And we got to find a lot of times we got to find our purpose and alignment. You know what I'm saying? We got to get that purpose and alignment. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real dangerous when you out here chasing money without a mission. You know what I'm saying? Days will be going by, everything going good, everything going good. When you can pay for that, when I can just when it's no problem, every fucking everything that comes, I got the money, but you ain't on no you ain't on no type of mission. You ain't got no fucking. I if this car fuck up, I go get another car. If this shit fuck up, I go get another one. You know what I'm saying? And if people be looking, people might sound like, but that shit might sound crazy to some people, but that's honestly like that's how I live. If some shit fuck up, go get another one. Simple. Okay, my dog died, go buy another one. My horse died, go get another one. Goddamn, whatever. It's like crazy, but it's like it's no mission. It's no you know what I'm saying. You just buy you just because you able to buy it, then you look back, it's like damn, I should have took care of that shit way better because I could have not even had to go through all this other shit. I could have, you know what I'm saying? I could have just stayed straight with that. But you got to have a mission out here. Don't just, you know what I'm saying? Don't just be doing it just to be doing it. The goal is not just to have money. The goal is to goddamn have the money work for you. The goal is to sit back and be able to just goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do. Let your mind go how you want to let your mind go. Let just be free. That's really you got to have that purpose for it. You got to be very purposeful. And that's why when I do shit on purpose. Anything in life, I tell a girl, no, I did that on purpose. Hell no. Anything I do, oh, you did? Why you? Oh, in certain situations, no, I did it on purpose because you told me. Boom. Be very purposeful. Don't be accidentally doing shit all the time. Don't be just out here willy nilly spending money. Yeah, because you can afford it, or just because when you can just because you can buy some shit, that don't mean you can afford it. You know what I mean? That don't mean that. Just because you can get that, that don't mean that you can afford it. Sometimes you got to know. My bad. You got to leave shit where it's at because if you don't, you got it. But now you got that motherfucking responsibility right there for it. Go ahead, Richie. Talk to me.
My good brother, what it do?
I'm back, man. I'm trying to. I got, like I said, I got the Wi-Fi right now. I don't even know how it's looking or sounding, but I was like, man, let me just get on this motherfucker, man. Talk about
That
something.
shit, that shit sound good, bro. All the points clear and concise, and you speaking a powerful message.
You know, hey, I'm trying to, man. I get tired. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I can talk about all this other shit, but man, me, I got to be true to myself, man. I be out here trying to get it, man, every day.
Yeah, yeah, you the money getter, bro. Nah, for real.
You know what I mean?
You ain't no, and like you said, got to have a purpose behind this shit too.
Got to. If not, yeah, just at first I ain't have none, so I could just knew I had money. I just knew shit, go get it. You know what I mean? I didn't care. You know what I mean? Motherfucker fuck with me, I fuck with them. That's just how we rock. So you know what I mean? But then it just a certain time you got to like, whoa. You know what I mean?
Nah,
You
for
look
real.
back, whoa, I could have had that shit was crazy. That shit was not intelligent when I did that.
Right. What was I thinking?
You know what I mean? Got the wrong mindset. Not don't having a purpose. That's what it was. Goddamn willy nilly. You know,
But all that come in the right timing, though. You know what I mean?
not all the time. Hell no, because there's people out here that's a whole lot older than us that still ain't got it together. Nah, that's why I had to get rid of that mindset too. Because I used to look at people who older than me, like I always wanted them to have more knowledge than me, and then I was like, oh hell no.
Yeah,
Can-
yeah, yeah. I realized that shit quick too as a young adult. Like, boy, just because a nigga, just because somebody older than you, don't mean they got more sense than you
right?
by any means. And you definitely right about that shit. Motherfuckers just be motherfuckers be 40 years old and still ain't found their purpose in life.
Still,
or afraid to accept their purpose in life.
well, I just feel like I don't know if we all just really have a purpose, but it's just like I feel like we can all rebuild. It don't matter what time. Like if you want better in life, you can always, as long as you change your mind, as long as you can think different, you can always you can have different. Most people, I feel like most people just settle. That they're not willing to. It's not easy to rebuild. That's the next thing I was gonna really talk about too, like being able to rebuild. Um,
Like after a setback.
hell yeah, that's difficult. After a real setback, bro, to rebuild after a month, like a setback comes with depression. Setback comes with goddamn
Yeah.
shit. I'm talking about the ship burnt up, my nigga.
Yeah, you lost you up the creek without a paddle.
Yeah, nigga, he's dropped out of high school. There's no more football for him at all. Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
he's serious. Like
Mm.
he's not coming back, my nigga. Feel me?
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like I got to totally rebuild. Like nigga, I wasn't really ready, but it's just like I
But let
had.
me tell you about this though, Jay.
Go ahead.
I know you know, we partners.
Right.
So it wasn't never a lack of hustle or determination when you made your decision to do what you did as a young man.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you what you did early in your life. Niggas that I went to school with and played ball with, and transferred through 2-3 times. Then reality hit them, and you 21, 22, 23. Nah, now it's the real depression for your ass.
Yeah. Oh man. That
Oh, and I ain't even tell you the worst part. Oh, you did all that transferring and you still ain't got your degree? Oh man. What are you doing? What are you doing?
not having a purpose.
Come on, man.
Not really playing the system too. But these people doing this shit, and you're not even playing the system. These motherfuckers going to school. Why are you going to school and not even really having a real degree? You go to school, everybody told you, I'm sure you need a backup plan, but you didn't
Right.
go to school for a fucking backup plan. You're not bullshitting around. Yeah, it's fun while it lasts. But now once the reality kick in, I never even thought about that, how those people be depressed, bro.
Man, come on, Jay. I did my shit semi right, bro. When I was done playing ball, bro, I was depressed for 2 years, bro. I was
I,
2 years. It took me 2 years to like really get up out there. Like I wasn't in a bad funk, but I wasn't myself all the way. You know what
right,
I'm saying?
right,
Cause shit just didn't go out as a nigga playing. You know what I mean? I didn't put all my marbles into, but I put 75% of my marbles in that play. You know what
right.
I'm saying? So, but I know guys that still can't grasp the reality of, bro, we grown now, bro.
Yeah,
But that's you living a pipe dream, bro. Not saying it's your dream. You just need to shift your dream, bro. Now that door is shut. It ain't
right,
no crack. That door is shut. You trying to move down the hall.
right. That's bro. That's honestly one thing about me. I was always willing to able to just let shit go, bro. No lie, like, bro. And that was why it's like I never, like I said, I just never thought about that, bro. And that once I even, went to college, bro, I seen these guys, I understood. I'm like, these older motherfucker down here really talking about going to the NBA and like, nigga, you down here with me. Like, I understand what I fucked up and did. You know what I'm saying? I still went to college like early and shit, but it's like, y'all niggas is tripping.
Yeah.
It's
The
like,
reality never set in.
like, damn. I like, wow. I never even looked at it like that, bro. Like, damn. But then once because I've been through major depression, like not major, but like some like just kind of like you say, not being me, bro,
Yeah.
for real. And I'm looking at like, damn, that made me kind of like real, kind of uh, like compassionate for them people, bro, because it's just like that's some real. I can understand how people don't get over it. like that, bro. That's why, like, I still watch football and certain shit, but bro, I leave. I don't even play video games no more. Like, bro, that shit
Yeah.
is making them niggas millions of dollars. I go to the game. I
Right.
don't mind it, but I'm like, when I'm going, bro, I'm not even. It's just to be out there, bro. I don't care. I don't. I
That's
talk.
crazy that you said, bro. I got a partner, man. He played when Nick's Alabama had that run from like '09 to 13, where they I got a partner, man. This man, he got 3 national championships. He got 3 or 4 SEC championships.
Probably four.
Probably 4. Like he was on that team where they had a hell of a run.
Right.
Backup linebacker, play behind him. You know all them guys. Backup linebacker, special teams guy, at Alabama. Got a free agency with Cowboys. Didn't work out.
Hmm.
Didn't work out. But I seen it in his face that he thought them folks really loved him, bro.
Yeah, because that's how
He
they come.
thought
This that's what
he,
they're telling him.
he thought them folks really loved him, bro.
Yeah.
No, sir. They like that jersey. They like that jersey. They can deal with you on the field. But off
Yeah.
that field, if you ain't paying out the house, you know what I'm saying? What the golden goose does? If you
Right.
didn't pan out like that, oh
Yeah.
come on, you in the nigga pile.
Has been. He just one of
You in
them.
the nigga pile. You in the nigga pile.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nigga. You talking about you go sit up there at the top, nigga.
Correct.
You ain't no, you know what I mean?
You're not Derrick Henry.
Bruh. And when I say, brother, a lot of guys go through real depression when that shit hit, bruh. When they realize, oh damn, all this love was for the time being. This shit wasn't forever.
Yeah.
That shit was for the time being.
Shit seasonal.
Seasonal. Seasonal.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it take a lot for a man to realize that and shift focus. Okay, well, what's my purpose now? That wasn't my purpose. That was a seasonal purpose. Okay, what's my purpose? You know what I'm saying? I find that same drive and passion to attack the day with.
Well, a lot of times I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't think we will find that same passion. You're not gonna. You're not. I don't think it'd be something you're gonna find that same passion for. But it just, like, for me, when reality set in, bro, it was like, okay, this is what I know I can do to get money. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And,
right, right.
you know, and this is what I'm gonna take advantage of. Simple as,
Accepting the new reality
yeah,
and making the best of it.
right.
That's true.
Correct.
That's true. I'm with that.
Like with me, I even feel like, bro, if I was willing to go through the little whole rigors of college, I wouldn't mind. Like, if I was going to, like, okay, if I had to go to be a lawyer or a doctor or whatever, but it's like I'm not willing to sit right here and go through those rigors. I already know it. I dropped out of high school. I dropped out of college. Like, nigga, I'm not going back. And
Right,
but I
right.
proved to myself I can do it. Like it's nothing. So I'm like, mm-mm. But with the career path that I do too, I'm always interested in the bigger picture. Who's the owner? What do he know? You
But
know,
I think you're not giving yourself. Well, I know you, but you acquired a real skill set too, though, Jay.
that's true though.
You acquired a real skill set too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that comes from investing in myself.
Okay.
And two, like, okay, now that's why even when I went to college, like like, okay, I knew about the welding. My dad put me on that shit, but like the air conditioning shit, bro, that shit came from my partner when we was like when I was in college. He had took some kind of little course about air conditioning, and he was like, bro, I think this shit more like some shit you wouldn't mind doing. And I just happened to find a little course, little school to go to, I'll say. And shit, I was like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make money here. Fuck,
Right.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make great money here. And then just learning the game. And that's why it's like anything the shit that took me through my depression was uh dealing with a female, and she fucking manipulated me in my business and shit, and it fucked me up. But it taught me a lesson.
Now
And it,
break that down. Break that down.
Okay,
You ain't gotta go in super detail, but
I'm gonna go detail because just
tell the
whatever.
people, man. Shit, each one teach one.
Yeah, okay. So I'm like 26 years old. I'm a subcontractor. Pretty much what I do, I get jobs from people who get jobs. The contractor get the job, and he say, okay, you go do the air conditioning, you go do the plumbing, you go do the electrical, you go do whatever the paint and cut the grass, whatever you do. So and then I charge him. I tell him what's going on. Boom. And dude was getting a lot of jobs, and he happened to send me to this lady house. We end up talking, kicking it off. She was older lady. She was like 40, 38, some shit like that. She was
Okay.
11, she was 11 years older than me.
Oh wow. Okay.
Her daughter was 10 years younger than me. And because her daughter, yeah, yeah. Her daughter had just was no, her daughter was 8 years because she was finna graduate high school. Yeah, her daughter, she was 11 years, her daughter was 8 years. Her daughter was graduating high school, she was 18. So so we just kicking it. Went over there. She had a little plumbing issue. She was actually dating R. Kelly, bro. This shit is like if you go watch the interview, I'm right there with her when they broke this shit off in Atlanta, up in Johns Creek, bro.
I remember that because you sent me a text.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
So bro, when I was fucking with her, she got them. She had to lie to me from the beginning, bro. It was just like because she hit me up after I had left her house initially after I fixed her problem. I'm thinking she finna tell me that her shit was fucked up again. So go back, but she would call me like basically like, oh, you said you like this and this, and I told her I like gumbo because I like to cook, and I wanted to learn how to make some real gumbo. She from New Orleans, so um she called me back like 15 minutes after I left her house, basically like, and we had this whole long ass conversation. So next thing you know, I'm kicking it with her, da 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 da. Um, I'm kicking it with her for some more time. I didn't introduce, let her know, okay, this is how I'm getting my money. I mean, this is, of course, she knew because I came to the house, but I'm like, how you get money? Because every time,
Hold on now. Y'all kicking it. Y'all feeling each other.
no, it's just, bro,
You getting game from each other. You just getting game from each other.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
That's all, bro. Like, I can be cool with a female, and it's just
Yeah,
like,
I know. I know how you rock. Yeah, I know how you rock.
um, so we kicking it with each other, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to fucking figure this shit out because I'm like, I know what it take to pay bills in this society. How the hell every time I call you, we talking, your ass is on fucking FaceTime, goddamn in the bed. Like, please make this shit make sense. And you got 3 kids, and you know what I mean, y'all look like y'all live a pretty good life to me.
Johns
Like,
Creek.
she lived in Sugarloaf, but
Yeah.
R. Kelly was living in Johns Creek.
Hey, Johns Creek. But I think they say
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
the
richest
richest.
zip code, east of Texas or some shit like that.
Probably so. No lie. Like Johns Creek, yeah. And,
Yeah, no, I'm dead for real.
no, yeah,
Yeah,
bro,
I'm dead
bro,
for real.
bro,
I ain't trying to put no cap on it. But Johns
bro.
Creek, if you ever been through Johns Creek, them neighborhoods different,
Motherfuckers don't even know about Johns Creek.
and they don't want you to know about it.
Hell no, they ain't want that shit to happen out there in that motherfucking neighborhood, bro. No.
But
And,
like this, I got an African prince. He got 2 houses in Johns Creek.
mhm. So but that was just where the press conference shit was. But she was living in Sugarloaf. And that's a pretty decent area too. Um I
North
introduced
Gwinnett.
correct.
Yeah, North Gwinnett.
Correct. But I didn't introduce her to the bit. Well, I let her know what I got going on, and women naturally always want to help out in this and that. And I'm at this time I'm a whole lot younger. So I'm like, okay, if she can help out, kind of like, all right, bet cool. She kind of put me on game with these fucking warranty companies and type shit. But okay, kind of rewind back when I fucking asked the bitch, like, what do you do to get money? Because every time I call you, you fucking you in the bed, literally on the fucking FaceTime. Your hair is done and everything. Like kids is at school, house clean, whatever. Groceries in the refrigerator. Then she was like, money was left to me. Like goddamn, I get $5,000 a month to pay the bills. Like it was $2 million in the account. All my kids get $100,000 when they graduate. Type shit. And I'm like, oh, okay, well that explains it. So I didn't ask her no more about her income. I ain't,
What was her nationality background? If I Uh,
She was black.
oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
but that was a lie. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh, that
just
was Cap.
that was cap. At this time I'm making. You know what I mean? I'm younger, doing. I don't care. I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck you at home every time I'm on the phone with you.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You just
Funny.
probing. You
Yeah, yeah.
probing. Yeah, yeah. I just probing. Yeah, yeah.
You got a house.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah. You trying to figure out? You didn't figure it out mode. Yeah, yeah,
oh, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Like let me know.
yeah,
Please let
yeah.
me know because I'm willing. I'm ready to. If it's like some shit that's obtainable, like let's do it. What I need to do. If I'm with it, I'm with it. If I'm not, I'm not. And, so she told me the money was left to her and this and that. Told me she had this whole little elaborate story. She had a lawyer, bro. I'm letting her pick my mind. I'm telling her like, bro, all the fucking little business ideas I got, which is cool, whatever, whatnot. And, so I'm getting I first got my business popped off, and because the contractor who was giving me jobs, I was doing so good with saving my money, and I was like, bro, something was wrong. Like, how every time I got them tell you a price for the job, you just approve it.
Oh, you lowballing yourself.
Yeah, I'm like, what's up, bro? Like every time I got them, and he's always trying to kick it to me, like, you know what I mean? I pay for the insurance, you know what I mean? That shit, that's $1 million insurance. I got to pay for equipment, this and that. But I'm like, well, shit, you know what I mean? Tell me how much is it? Because I can pay for that. Like, I'm going to the air conditioning store, picking this shit up. It's up under my account. Like, I can pay for that. Like, I'm going to get it done. And, so when it came down to it, he gave me the game. I went up there, boom. I went back to school for water restoration and went up there, got the contract for the folks, end up paying them whatever, whatnot. And some kind of way, this goddamn chick, she knew that you supposed to have license to do air conditioning, but I didn't know that, bro. It was just like I know I wanted to get my license, and it was like how to get the license was kind of like really still up in the air. I don't fucking know. It's just like I don't like. I know you couldn't go to school to get it. I knew, you know what I mean. I don't know. And, so when I had popped my business off, everything was cool, but she kept fighting with she kept getting into it with this girl who was my fucking my special operations manager. I let her do everything, like, because I used to work with her. She was dispatched for me then, and I let her be dispatched for me now. She was real cool. But these bitches every day, it was just like always some fucking little girl shit. And so when it kept boiled down to it, I was like, okay, look, I'm gonna leave you alone, and if I ever see you again, that's what it's gonna be. She was like, all right, cool. Bro, I get like a call from the Secretary of State like 2 days later saying, like I fucking I've been doing legitimate business. She called I did some work for her friends and all type of shit. But these folks charged my goddamn card back from like work I did from like 6 months ago and shit.
Oh, so she a con woman.
Secretary of State. Can you hear me?
Yeah, so Shawty was like a con woman.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So
what she was.
huh? Yeah,
She was a con woman.
exactly what she was, bro. But when I talked to the Secretary of State, bro, the dude told me he was like, "No, you have to go work for a company." At this point, I didn't feel like I needed to work for a company because I'm making so much money. Like, what working for a fucking company? Why would I work? Why would I go work for fucking $50 an hour? Like, nigga, I'm making goddamn $400-500 damn near minimum when I'm walking in these houses,
Right.
and I got goddamn job. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? So, uh, but I just respected the game, and it was like, bro, don't. But I always had a backup plan. Like I
Well,
had
so they wanted you to get like an apprenticeship, like electricians got to get apprenticeships and
pretty
some
much
shit like
like
that.
what I'm doing now. Like just pretty much go work for a company, bro. Like okay, I already got all the skills and shit, but in order for me to get my license, the owner got to sign off and say I worked for him for 3 years. That's it, bro.
Oh my, yeah,
And I had to
apprenticeship.
I had to yeah, pretty much that. But like yeah, just the apprenticeship, yeah. Um, and most companies they not gonna do it, and that's why I had to get to the point like once I got my skills up, now when I went to this job, like, no, I'm only gonna come to this job. You gonna sign off to get my license. and I'm gonna start off getting paid this.
Yeah. You know what it is. Yeah, I ain't coming in. Yeah, I'm coming in
Yeah,
above
like
the
what do
eight
you need?
ball.
I let him, yeah, like what do you need for me to do? What all I need to know for this? Okay, okay, I don't really know nothing about a refrigeration. You gonna put me on game with that? All right, well shit, you gonna start me off at 34. He was like,
Yeah.
nah, I was thinking about 30. And I was like, shit, I told you I already got the job. You know what I mean? I pulled up in my other little because I was with the union. The dude told me go to the union and shit.
I ain't begging you for no job. Yeah, I ain't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got options.
And when I left, he had called me back. He was like, all right, I'll start you at 34. Boom. And he was like, after goddamn 30 days, he'd give me a raise. Came when he started, he gave me a raise 10 days later, and shit, it been history ever since then. Now I'm finna like he's supposed to do it next fucking September, but bro, I ain't gonna lie, the way this man talking, because I fuck with him so hard, he like, see, he already told me the guy to go to, and I feel like he finna go ahead and do it. But that's pretty much, you know what I mean, what you got to do to get your license. And then, you know what I mean, like, okay, bro, say for instance, you used to, you know what I mean, when you go in the house, minimum you making, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say on some low ball shit, you do pretty much nothing, $150. Like, damn, I showed up, flip the breaker, it's $150. But if I start pulling my tools out and shit, using, you know what I mean, replacing shit, now we talking about to 300 and up, nigga.
You know
Shit.
what I knew that shit real, bro. I had to replace my. I didn't even have to replace my garage door. It was like a spring that went out of my garage door.
Yeah, boy.
Bro, guess what he hit me for?
What I'm saying, like they say 600.
Well, we started talking. We probably in the house for about 20 minutes. He already at like 300.
Mm-hmm.
As we wrapped it up, he quoted me. He like, yeah, man, he probably gonna be right at. I'll keep you under 7. Well, he did that work in 30 minutes, man. Six
But
hundred fifty
hey,
dollars.
listen, you should have called me, bro. You should have called me because I fuck with them bitches too, bro. I fuck with anything with the house. No
I
lie,
know.
anything with that motherfucker. I fix that bitch. You know what I mean?
Well, that
But
ain't got me for 650 so quick, Jay. I'm talking about damn. And I know you ain't bullshitting. He like, I'm
no,
like, why? What? I said, man, shit. Well, you in a good line of work, boy.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you some real shit, bro. Garage doors are so easy to learn and to put up, bro. That's another great trade.
Man,
Garage doors, bro.
garage doors.
Yes,
I could contest to that, boy. Cause what?
yes. Nigga, I paid $1,000 to get the garage door put on just the door.
Yeah,
$1,000
yeah.
just wheels and shit. My nigga, this nigga put that bitch up by himself. Little white boy came out, put that motherfucker up by himself. I'm talking about. Grr. I'm like,
Yeah, it was a little 5'4",
yeah,
5'4", 5'5" white dude.
man, what?
He
Came
knocked that shit out in 10, man. He knocked that shit out in 20 minutes after he talked to me, bro.
give me my
I
money.
walked back out. He was packing up. I said, well, I felt like he robbed me. I said, ain't no way, not this fast, bro. You
Yeah,
got to spend at least a couple hours with me. I'm gonna give you goddamn.
uh,
Hey, he was out of that motherfucker under hours. So,
yeah,
niggas, six. I think this shit was like 660 something after tax. I'm like, golly, boy.
yeah. That's a great line. And I'm gonna tell you, it don't come with like pretty much no a lot of great with that much overhead. Garage door opener. I mean, garage door installers, bro. And bro, you can learn that shit in fucking 30 days.
Yep,
That
yep.
that company Precision, I think that's the one who I think they did my shit. Precision, they'll teach you how to. Once you see it, you just need a fucking drill.
That's what I was trying. I think it might have been Precision Door or open
Okay,
door garage company that did it.
yeah, that's a great goddamn trade, bro. That's a great one. I can't even hate on that one.
Yeah, that garage though. See, yeah, he got you spinning. He got you spinning. Hey,
Yeah,
bro
bro.
was in here. He was in no cut, right? He was in and out here for under an hour. Down to $1,000.
Yeah, I already know it because I'm like, when I got the garage door installed, bro, that shit was like, I was really just like, you mean to tell me I'm paying for this shit?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I felt. Exactly how I felt.
I'm like, can't hate on it. Fuck it. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, this nigga, You gonna go do more? Like hell yeah, you just want to call. Bet. Like, bro, you finna go money.
That what he said. He said he got to come. I said, man, hey, stick and move, man. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you too. That's another business you can do for yourself and build up. You know what I mean? That's a business a nigga can, you know what I mean, really when you advertise, you can take all that money home.
Yeah.
That's a business you doing that 3-4 times a day.
You in the green.
These people are calling you.
Yeah, you ain't losing too much, and you need it. It's service. It's a lot of people that need that shit. There's a lot
And
of garage doors that ain't on track.
and you don't need a license to do that shit.
You just gotta know the work.
Mm-hmm. You just gotta know it and know where to get the material from. That's it. Know how to advertise for yourself. You finna take over. I open up one of them businesses. Give me like 10 years. Can't lose.
Can't lose.
You can't.
That's how you get rich. Solve people problems. How you get rich.
It's the only way.
Keep it simple too. You can break that down into the simplest form.
That's it. That's how. That's how I chose air conditioning. Because I was like, I heard somebody say, "My money is in your pocket. I got to figure out how to get my money out of your pocket," and that's real. Everybody, like my money is in your pocket. You know what I mean? Your money is in everybody's pocket. We got to figure out how to get it out of it. When that
Mm.
door opener dude, your money was in his pocket. I mean, yeah, his money was in your pocket.
Yeah.
You pay up for them fucking services. So I wanted to find a service that everybody would fucking need, no matter what. And I'm like, that's how one of the reasons why I chose the acquisition. You know,
Everybody need it.
yeah, yeah. Gotta want. You gonna need when this shit go out. You gonna need that. You gonna need that heat. So
George Powell. I ain't playing with George Powell. Give me that. Hey, give me the charge me for the whole year, man. What gonna charge me? Ain't finna go up and down on me.
yeah, but I'm saying when the electrical go out, that's when you got to go call the electrician though.
Yeah.
When that plumbing got there, when that shit backing up in your house, you got to call that plumber.
You ain't lying.
Hell no, that's when it's like when you realize that home ownership. When the motherfucker that light, when that ceiling fan fall from the motherfucking ceiling, start cracking and shit.
Yeah. That was my heart. That garage door and furniture. I was like, man, we men, bro. You know what furniture costs?
Shit, yes sir, not
Come
motherfucker.
on, man.
It depends
Come
on
on.
it depends
Come on, man.
on what space
Hey.
you got.
Hey. Hey. Folks be okay, yeah. Them folks balling on the IG. Man, them folks ain't got no furniture in the house.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah,
You got $1,000 car, no furniture in the house.
I already know. They bullshit.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Inside that motherfucking car, here, goddamn furniture. Hell,
Hey, that's what I said. Oh yeah, boy, it real. Why want to get? You can go shopping for some furniture, boy. It gonna get real.
yeah, hell yeah.
Man, we simple, man, simple. But when you gotta, hey, you got to do
Oh yeah, it's different.
it.
You don't want to get no cheap shit.
Can't get no weak shit.
Yeah, no. Oop.
That
That's the
shit.
thing. That's what like I'm to the point now where I just feel like I don't really want to, but trying to really afford like be able to just go and get that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When some of my customers, bro, the way they live, bro, I have to sit back like, God damn. It was his dude, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I went and redid his application for him. Man, this man he used to sell liquor for Hennessy. He was just
I don't
like,
like them sales reps.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm there, baby living sweet, boy.
man. I was like, this man had like it was just like he had the fucking sweetest life.
Yeah, that's what they be looking like, bro. You travel the world and you can have drinks.
Yes, man.
You network. You just talking, man.
That's it. I'm like, damn. Like, well, your ass was lucky. Your ass was lucky. But the way I was hearing conversations when his wife was on the phone and shit, bro, it was just like they was helping. They finna help develop some little housing community. And I'm sitting back like, y'all living modest as a motherfucker. Like y'all got
Finna
some
give some money away.
hell yeah, but they got money, man. Like that's why it's like, hey man, we people, this shit is it's obtainable, man. We motherfuckers got to really just get out here and really want it, man.
It's for the taking.
Hell yeah, shit
It's
ain't
for
got
the
nobody.
taking. It's for the taking, dog. It's too
Yeah,
much. It's too much world out here.
and we getting too old to be bullshit. Like nigga, our generation is up, nigga. We too old to be bullshit. Fuck this
Nah, for real. Nah, for real. You ain't teens no more, man.
hell no, 20s neither. You
I feel
30,
like I played too much in my 20s. I know I did.
you know what I'm saying? And about the motherfucking 30s shit, them bitches gonna be over with.
It just started and it's gonna be over with. That's crazy.
Yeah,
It started.
that's
It's
why.
already. That's
And
crazy. Time you hit 30, you feel like you closer to 40. You could be that in
yeah, yeah,
30 years old and 3 days old. You feel like you closer to 40. As soon as you
yeah.
hit the 30.
I'm telling you, boy, I don't know why the hell I feel so, like I'm fucking so close to 40, but it's just like I do. I'm like,
You
what's
gotta
up?
get to that's when the motherfuckers mentals be going the other way too, bro. You get close to that 40, you ain't where you wanna,
Yeah,
man, it get
niggas ain't got
weird. But we've been thinking like that. That's the opposite. You know, we've been thinking like that. So I've been kind of been on the other side of it. Man, a lot of folks, hey, oh, we
motherfuckers ain't got. That's why I'm like, they ain't got together by then. You did,
in the water.
yeah.
But yeah, man, I got something brewing, man. So I'm gonna have to get with you, man. I'm gonna tap in with you, of course.
The thing you gotta do is let me know, man. I'm always willing to goddamn, you know what I mean, talk about it.
Now I
Have it.
need to get right. I'm gonna get right, man, with the whole setup, man. So we can,
Yeah.
yeah, we can do our thing.
Oh, you know, I already know. I'm gonna let you know, man. I already know. Whatever you need to know, man. I'm here, very ready. He talking about shit just to make this shit better, man. Motherfuckers need to tune in. Motherfuckers need to listen. Everybody want to talk about the same shit. I'm like, man, somebody got to goddamn talk about something. You know what I mean? Somebody got to have some type of purpose.
Oh,
This
these
shit,
folks want to hear about the Diddy trial, man. They talk about
I'm
the Diddy
so
trial.
short. I'm like, nigga, I'm so tired of hearing about that weekend. I don't want to hear about it practice. I wouldn't put that nigga ass on the field, man. Play against some real, because right now, all this speculation shit, I ain't finna speculate this shit. Even with Diddy. I can't keep on speculating about this shit with Diddy. I ain't no motherfucking lawyer. I don't know what they gonna do. I don't know how they gonna spin the trial. I don't know how they gonna do none of that shit. Is the nigga ass gonna be guilty or not guilty?
And the yeah, it's not guilty, man. Come on, man.
Uh,
You can't put no man in jail for being a freak.
Real shit. Though I'm like, I don't from the
Can't
shit I
put no man in jail for being a freak.
I don't think the nigga going to jail. I don't know though, because the government is the government. So I'm like, I don't think he going, but
It's
I
just it's crazy how they just boy they when they put that wig on you, boy. It's crazy how they just try to erase you, bro.
oh man, yeah. It's,
Yeah, if you ain't mess with no kids, I feel like they just trying to cast them like they did Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, P.
yeah.
Diddy, man. Them folks
That's why
got it in.
that's why I'm looking at like it's the government though. Like
Yeah, bro. Like it's something in the game, bro.
see, you don't even look when R. Kelly they
Bruh.
locked him up. You know that was for grown ass women, bro.
But that shit make you think like, what did R. Kelly do? Like, what did
That's,
Bill do? Like, them folks had to do something to
that's
piss
what
somebody off
Kelly
too.
R. Kelly wasn't even doing this shit that Diddy was doing. R. Kelly wasn't even doing.
Oh, my partner said that they was trying to get a control of R. Kelly catalog.
That's they had to be, bro.
And
They had
Hey,
to,
them hits too. Them
man.
hits. R.
Man,
Kelly got them hits.
man, they're more than hits, man. R. Kelly is still the king of R&B right
He's
now.
still the king, bro. They just got him in jail. He's still the king.
R. Kelly, man, hey, R. Kelly, man, what? Hey, them motherfuckers, they
Yeah.
saying that shit R. Kelly was saying, boy.
So you know what's finna so they finna get Tyler Perry in a minute, man. Tyler better stay clean. Tyler better stay clean.
I just take it how it come.
So
I have
he protected. Yeah.
niggas thought Diddy was protected. Shit. I ain't never think P Diddy was goddamn gonna be. I'm
Man,
like,
I would never think P. Diddy.
nigga, they'll lock anybody ass up.
That shit was. I heard that a while ago, like 2015.
Man, it's just well, that's a wild place to be, man. You just gotta protect yourself. That's all I'm saying. But don't be surprised if Tyler Perry come out of here left field and hit us across the head with something in 10 years.
Hey, I'm telling you, they gonna keep on coming with some bullshit.
It feel like every 5 to 10 years, bro. It's another one of
Yeah,
like some crazy
nobody
shit.
right now in the black community, bro, ain't nobody off limits, bro. I mean, just keeping it real, bro. It just, I mean, just keeping nobody off limits.
That shit crazy how they play.
It's almost like then they already setting up like Trump gonna pardon them, bro. So I'm like, and I believe because I believe Trump probably was hanging with them folks. I don't, you know what I mean?
Man, you know Elon Musk starting to shoot at Trump. Elon Musk said it's in the Epstein files.
Well, shit, that's just the reality of the situation.
He said Trump in the Epstein files, man. Musk ain't having it.
No.
Yeah, I think he is like yeah, I think he is, but I mean shit, he the president. So all right, Elon Musk, I fuck with you. But
Check him out.
say again,
I said check him out.
it might be the internet connection. Too many motherfuckers might be on it. Can you hear me? Ay ay ay. Can you hear me, Rich? Can you hear me now? Hello? I think my fucking mic then went out. Yeah, I'm gonna end the show.